Things revving up in Konoha. I have more questions than answers. Makes no sense, right? Why in the hell is Fodder Ninja 263 not transforming into a divine tree, but Bug can turn into a divine tree? Makes no sense to me. Pisses me off more than anything because what we know that depletion of chakra is one thing, right? What happens when they fully get devoured? When we're talking about this being is now a for sure thing. Do we even get an answer for that? No. Do I think there's a possibility that we get circumvented, excuse me, into getting back to that flash forward scene because we know that certain values on that specific scene are not going to be the exact same as we were told? We should already be looking for that Uno reverse card. You're damn right. And why is Motto such a sneaky motherfucker? Like I'm devastated in the fact that he's even allowed to do the shit that he's allowed to do right now. Like, nobody's paying attention to this dude. Nobody's gonna turn around. Turn around. Somebody, please turn the fuck around. Oh, let me get up. What we know about Naruto villains is not minuscule in any manner. Madora's pulling off mountain tall Susanos, a complete one. Then he's making hill-sized ones fight the Kage 5 at a time. Madara did some things that we praise, right? Because he did the most antagonistic we think he's the beginner of it, right? We could sit here and think Madara is like the best at forming and destroying and devastating, right? But I'm not gonna lie, I went back and watched One Piece. I'm a little interested. All right, I can see where my childhood would have loved it if I stayed on it. Continuing, no, this is not about One Piece. I just want to apologize. Either way, the fact that Madara was sneak dissed by a blob that we got no explanation about. I get it. It would make some of y'all mad. I completely understand it. But we got introduced to a concept in an anime that had to be extended. Why would we have such a powerful alien do all this shit on this planet and we don't have no backstory for her? And imagine she's running from we just wrote down she's running from things, right? That alone would make you sit and anticipate for this story that we got, right? That's been in the run for 10 years now. Naruto Next Generation, then Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. The Boruto franchise itself, in general, has created villains that have extended the story in lore. You have to really go back and look at the lore and stop calling it a plot hole. I love to listen to you guys, though. You guys are amazing in your analytic and analytic and how can I say your question asking for whatever you think in your head to find about a villain that makes them seem so beautiful and grandiose. And because like sometimes ain't nobody really beating Aizen for me. If nobody's beating Aizen or whatever's about to happen in this dark continent right now in Hunter x Hunter, even the storyline for Gachiakura, man, crazy. I mean, yeah, even Attack on Titan. I did like Attack on Titan, but I mean, it's not about them right now. I'm talking about Boruto, right? Villains. The villains. Nothing's wrong with the villains in Boruto. I think they've just expanded the lore. It's kind of crazy how we're still stuck on this one entity in the Ten Tails surrounding the fact It is the center of all the issues. It was the center of the issue then. It's the center of the issue now. We want to get the tailed beast inside of the ghetto statue, and we didn't know nothing then. Then we get that the ghetto statue is the 10 tails, and we don't even get Kaguya part yet. We just get the fact that the 10 tails exist and the ghetto statue was derived from that. And then you get the fact that Kaguya is bonded with this 10 tails, which means what? She is a Jinchuriki, or she is actually taken in the 10 tails itself, making her a what? Well, what do we keep suspecting? She's a Shinju-esque being, which means she's above her tier of race. She's in a whole nother tier, and she's made a whole nother thing based off of the fact that this 10 tails even has sage chakra, planetary chakra, right? But what's the difference between sage and planetary chakra? What's the difference between the rotation of the Earth's chakra, its centrifugal force, that it's kinetic energy that it's always going to create, and the fact that it eats all the life, literally nothing, it's barren around it. We get to see that. What does that even mean? You can't sit here and ask all of those questions without getting down to the root of why the villains are even doing this in the first place. Orochimaru was doing Jashin type-esque crap with no arms. And then we get Jashin and Hidan and this whole other thing that we really still don't even grasp, because this other guy in Amato, fucking Amato is about to do some devastating shit to Konoha, to Kawaki. I feel bad for Kawaki. It's devastating, and I know I might be yelling into this mic. I do apologize, but this story is taking a fucking path that we were not ready for, and I think we need to really get a hold of why they're trying to advertise it so hard. It's because some of y'all doubt it, but you're gonna have to eat your words. You better go back and watch that anime. Stop doubting the animes. Gotta watch all the filler. I don't care what they say about this. Everything has a concept that they evolved from. What, you think they're just making filler because, oh, we gotta fill this shit in? Yeah, we gotta make our money and fill this shit in. Yeah, that's cool. At the end of the day, bro, they were still taking the concepts of the main storyline and filling it in. They were giving people storylines and intros to things that they didn't really need to be there for. But we got Shino literally being we already understand why Shino was gonna be a teacher. We could kind of see that. 1, he has glasses. 2, he's quiet. And 3, he's vicious. He's vicious. He really is vicious. He just and you're done. Chakra depleted. Bugs all on you. Alright? We're not finna sit here and act like he shouldn't have been the teacher, because if Tintin decided to be in a goddamn tool shop and not married to continuing, right? Boruto and Naruto villains. This is me just ranting, right? I had to push that other guy out the way because he was trying to be a sissy and ask all these fucking questions, right? I got the real answers for you, goddammit. Stop judging the damn book. Reread the shit. Hey, if you feel like you need to, like, oh, let me go open Naruto and read this real quick. Oh, let me read Boruto real quick. Oh. The guy who was drawing it is writing the story. How would he not know what to put in and out of it? Come on, man. And then he's low-key letting us know, hey, I hate drawing shadow clones. I would hate to draw the same motherfucker in different styles and still have to draw this man throughout the rest of the damn story. I would hate to do that shit too. I done drawn him every other way. And yeah, I could take this little piece and put it here and continue the drawing, but it's like, come on, bro. That's tiring, especially if you want the quality to be heightened or whatever the case may be, and then time is shortened. Cool and understood. You see what happens? You have to be understanding. Some of y'all just want to be and it's not like that. Life is changing out here, brothers. Y'all gonna have to sit down and meditate or do something. Y'all need to learn Froggy Kumite, goddammit, and fucking chill the fuck out. Sage mode that shit. Y'all started power scaling shit. No, sage mode that shit, nigga. Meditate, bitch. Meditate, looking ass. Some of y'all dudes just gotta chill the hell out. Chill the hell out. This was a rant. Low-key rant. If I find some information about this, I'll be damned and I'll be surprised. Okay? I just had to let you guys know that you have to be genuine with yourself. You can't just sit here and act like you give a fuck about something and, oh, I can have an opinion, but cool. Like, keep some of that negative shit to yourself. Motherfuckers is having beautiful days out here. Motherfuckers, I'm one of them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them motherfuckers that's gonna have a beautiful life out here, regardless of whatever the fuck happens in life. I'm gonna have a beautiful one. You understand me? If the Spurs win or not, I'm gonna have a beautiful life because the Knicks deserve it as well. There's no sourness, there's no bitterness or hatred. Some of y'all need to clean that shit before you get to the sixth dimension. Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe I'm just reaching out for the stars, hoping that something different would occur in this story because of how it's being written right now. I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. I'm telling you, dude, this story is getting somewhere where you need to adhere to it. You need to grasp it. It's kind of like everything else you do in your life. If you don't adhere and grasp it, you might lose it. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm wrong if I just sit here and say that we are the villains of the Boruto story. Maybe I'm out of my mind for thinking like we are the bad guys of this story. Maybe we are supposed to present as the negativity in the story, and we're the ones putting the negativity on the story for positive outcomes to occur, and then as soon as it twists our thoughts around, what we wanted is going to happen. Some of us are already predicting the correct answer, and I'm not going to say pray because I don't want to make you feel like I'm preying on you, you know what I'm saying? EY, not AY. But, you know, the understanding of how things go, man. Gotta be one with it as well as yourself. You can't just let it all pass you by. You better get up and get out and get something. Hey, hold on, wait. Birds chirping out there, bro. I'll see you on the battlefield. It's about to get fucking hectic.